Okay, welcome to our press conference to preview our game against Brighton this weekend. If we can kick off with James Cooper from Sky, please.
Good afternoon, Carlo.
Hi. Ciao.
Hi. Ciao. Congratulations on a fantastic start to the season, the best start since 1938. What's it like for you watching your players adapt to what you want them to do and watching them grow in confidence too?
Of course, we are really pleased, but also for this start, we did really well, but also we have, and the players are focused on what's going on. So the start was good. It was only, but unfortunately, was only the start. The season is long. I advise them that there will be difficulties, so we have to be focused every games. And but the atmosphere and the training ground, the spirit of the team is really good, and the new players adapted really well, really fast. Everything is okay in this moment, but I know for sure that tomorrow it will be more difficult, and we have to pay attention to this kind of games that arrived after a strong effort against West Ham, and so we had some injuries there. So I said to the player to pay attention to this game that can be a tricky game. Also, Brighton did a fantastic game, played a fantastic game against United. They lost, but the game that they played was really good, and we have to expect a strong team that come here to try to have points from this game.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin is flying at the moment, 8 goals in 5 games. How much of a reward and how pleased are you that he gets his England call-up, but also how much potential is there still there in the player?
I think it's a great achievement for him. I said to him, I hope, congratulations for the first appearance in the national team. I hope that will not be the last. And it depends on him, of course. He's doing really well, but he needs to have consistency because he's really young, but he's in the right way to have consistency.
I know managers at this stage of the year don't like the word speculation, but there is speculation that you're closing in on Ben Godfrey. What's the situation there, Carlo?
The situation is I'm really happy that the market is going to be closed in the next few days, so we are not going to talk more about this. There are a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation. There can be some surprise at the end, but honestly, I want to talk about the game and and the game tomorrow that is really important. Is in our mind, is in my mind today, not the rumors and the speculation that something can be true. Something can be wrong.
Can I ask you finally about one of your players that you do perhaps know about, in Moise Kean? I know managers like players to play football. Does he have a future at Everton, or is it more likely he might go somewhere else to find that football?
He has a future, of course. In Everton, the club made a fantastic, big investment on him last season. He's young. This week he was not well, and so he didn't train. He will not be in the squad tomorrow, but only for this reason. Every one of us is sure that he has a future here, and we are working on it every day.
Thank you, Carlo. Thanks very much.
Emma Saunders, please.
Hi, can you hear me, Carlo?
Yes.
Good. Nice to see you. Firstly, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, you've spoken about him there. You'll know he became the first player you've managed to score hat-tricks in back-to-back home game since Cristiano Ronaldo. Perhaps what's most fascinating about this is James Rodriguez played in all 4 of those matches, so with Ronaldo and now with Dominic. How much do you think Dominic is benefiting from playing with James at Everton?
Wow, I think that, as I said in the last press conference, to have James behind is helpful, not only for Dominic, but also for the striker. It's helpful for the team to have a better possession when we have the ball. I think that Dominic used the quality not only of James, but also the quality of the team. That is what we are like to do, is to play attacking football, and now he's really focused in the box, and this is the reason because in this moment he scored a lot of goals, not only for James, but because he received a lot of assists also from the other players, like Gylfi did a fantastic pass in the last goal that he scored against West Ham.
Brighton, you mentioned at the top you expect it to be tough this weekend. They'll be disappointed after Manchester United registering some 18 shots against them. Just tell us a bit more about what you're expecting of Brighton this weekend.
Yeah, I saw the game against United, and what I have to say that they played a fantastic game. They are playing a fantastic football. The idea of football is really clear, really excited, because they like to attack. And so I think we would like to attack tomorrow. It will be an open game, I'm sure, for this. And I think it's going to win who defend better, not who attack better. Because I think that both teams, Everton and Brighton, in this moment, has a good attacking style. I think who defend better tomorrow is going to win.
Okay. And Graham Potter, he's described you as a legend of football. How do you describe Graham Potter?
I'm pleased for this, of course, but sometimes to be a legend is close to be old, you know. It seems also to be old, but I feel young. I still feel young, and I don't know Graham well. But I know the job that he's doing at Brighton. That a really fantastic job. Brighton played last season good football, and the identity of the team is really clear. And I think you can judge a manager not only for the result, but also for the identity of the team. And the identity of Brighton is really clear.
And just finally, I'm not sure if James asked for Sky, but just an update on the injuries. And Richarlison, Allen, are they available this weekend? So
the list of the injury is quite big today, but we don't have involved tomorrow, as usual, Brand White, Holgate, John Joe Ken is out, Allan is out, Andre Gomez is out. Richarlison, we are trying to... He's better. We are going to have a test tomorrow morning, and we will see if he's available to play or not.
Okay, thank you, Carlo.
Thank you.
Alistair McGowan.
Hi, Carlo. Thank you.
Hi.
I just wanted to ask you more about Dominic Calvert-Lewin, obviously. Were you aware that when he was younger, he was a midfielder? And does that surprise you, given how much success he's had as a striker under you?
Well, no, I didn't know that he was a midfielder, and he doesn't know that I was a striker, and I finished as a midfielder. So when you are young, really you don't know what's going on in the future in your career. I think that for a characteristic that he has, he cannot be a midfielder because he's a powerful player. He is not a resistant player. He's really powerful. He has a lot of energy. He's really fast. So it's not his style is not his physical style is not like a midfielder. It's like a striker. He is a striker.
Last week you said that if he didn't score 20 goals this season, you would have a problem with him. Since then, he scored 4 more goals. So have you changed your target for him?
No, my target point, it doesn't change. I never asked to a striker to score goals. I asked to a striker to work well for the team, to be ready. Of course, the striker has more opportunity of the other to score goals. But I'm really pleased that he's doing really well. He scored goals because at the end, a striker, above all a centre forward, is judged for the goals that he scored.
I didn't realise that you were a forward when you were younger. So do you like working with strikers? Is that your favourite sort of role to play with?
Oh, I like him as a striker because he's able to do everything. So he's not. I think he's a complete striker because he usually a striker tall like him is not so fast. Is not so good to attack the line. He's also, if he's really tall, he's really fast. So he's a complete striker. It's not easy to find a striker with this kind of characteristic.
And just last of all, I was wondering just if you could answer a question about Yannick Bolasie. I think this week he's mentioned that he's maybe a bit frustrated with not playing in the team despite working very hard in training. Is he going to have a future? Is he going to be here after the transfer window?
Bolasie is doing well. He's training well, properly. He's a professional. He is not part of the squad. I think if he can train with us if he's not able to find a club until the end of the market. And if he stays here, of course, we are going to train him. But I said to him that we have a big squad and unfortunately there is no space for him.
Okay, thank you.
James Mountford.
Hello, Carlo.
Hi.
Just off the back of Alistair's question there, is it difficult to keep players happy and motivated if they're not in the squad week in, week out? I say that because in the League Cup it was an opportunity to give a number, particularly midfielders, the chance of some game time. Do you envisage many departures between now and the end of the transfer window?
I think to keep the players happy is not the goal. I don't want to keep the players happy. I don't want that to reach result with the club. I know that it's impossible to keep all the players happy. But sometimes the sadness of the players, that the fact that maybe they can be upset with the manager can be a good motivation to work hard, to be focused, to wait the moment, because the moment comes. There is no other solution. If you are ready, the moment or soon or later for the players will come. The players maybe that were not involved in the last games, they will be involved tomorrow and they have to be ready. And because at the end, I'm used to say to the players, the judge is not the manager. The judge is the training ground. If you do well in the training ground, you have a possibility to play. My job is to look what the player does in the training ground, and then after that I have to choose the lineup.
And after winning your first 6 games of the season, something Everton haven't done since 1938, can you put your finger on one thing of why it has clicked so far this season?
I said that there are a lot of reasons. The reason first, I think that the new signing improved the squad first, improved the quality, and also the player. I think for this fact that we are here are more motivated, has more ambition. We started well. The atmosphere is good. But I know that it's going to finish. This is going to finish. This is a beautiful bubble. This is a beautiful bubble where we are living now. Everything is okay. Everything is perfect. It's going to finish. or sooner or later is going to finish, and the strength of the squad is when the danger is coming, we have to be ready. We have to be strong there. And maybe it comes tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe because the opponent team is really strong tomorrow, and we are not focused. And if we are not focused there, the danger will come tomorrow for sure.
Hopefully not tomorrow. Thanks for your time, Carlo.
Thank you.
Carl, Markham.
Hi, Carlo. Just to go back to the injuries, the new injuries. You say Gomez, Kenny, and Alan are all out tomorrow. How serious are their individual injuries? How long are you looking out?
Alan, I think that there is the international break. After the international break, he will be ready, 100%. Not for John Joe. John Joe is out for at least for 4 weeks. And so 2 weeks after the international breaks. Gomez, I think he will be ready. If we didn't play tomorrow, if we played Sunday or Monday, he was ready. So it's a really little thing, but it's not available to play tomorrow. But he will be ready. So the player, not big injury. Apart from John Joe, that he has a twist on his ankle is what quite serious.
We'll just take
just one more for me then. I know you've spoken a lot about Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's spoken about what you said to him, saying that he needs to stay nearer the goal and concentrate on the penalty area. I'm just wondering what specific work you have done with him sort of since pre-season to sort of help him with this ball.
No, honestly, we did nothing special. He trained with the team. For the striker, for all the striker, we do some individual exercise for crosses, for finishing, but nothing special. I think that it was more mental or tactical to be focused in the box. That comparing the fact that we didn't train specifically for this reason.
We'll just take one from Rob Ellis and then one from Lewis.
Hi, Carlo.
Hi.
Good afternoon. This weekend will be your 100th game in the Premier League. I just wondered how significant an achievement that is for you, and if perhaps you had a favourite game during your time coaching in England.
Well, I didn't know, honestly, that I managed 100 games. I'm really pleased to be here. It was at Chelsea a fantastic period. It is now a fantastic period here, but this is the atmosphere of the Premier League, of the English football. The best game, the best memory, I think the best difficult. I think it was the victory against Man United at Old Trafford that practically gave us the Premier League title when I was in Chelsea. And of course, the first game, the reception that I received my first game here against Burnley.
Thanks, Colin.
Just one more from Lewis, please, to complete the open section.
Hola, Carlo.
Hola.
Hi, how are you? Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien.
Me alegra, me alegra.
I'm
going to ask in English anyway, if you don't mind, because everybody can understand.
I think you are going to ask for James.
Exactly, and I got two questions about James. The first one is, if everything is okay for James Rodriguez to travel to Colombia to play with the national team, I mean, having in mind the current situation. And the second one is he in your plans in the squad against Liverpool on October the 17th of October, bearing in mind that he plays against Chile on October the 14th in the evening? It means the morning of the 15th in here. I mean, is he in your plans to play against Liverpool?
James is is fit, is in a good condition, he can go to play, and he desired to play for the national team, he can go with Jerry Mina. They have a game, they have 2 games. The last game is against Chile, but is 14 of October, but is 13 October in Chile. So he doesn't have a lot of time to recover. I hope that he's going to recover well for the game against Liverpool. If he doesn't recover well for the game against Liverpool, he's going on the bench. There is no other solution.
And are you going to have any special logistics to try to take them out from Chile to here straight away?
No, I think that Colombia national team has organized for him everything. I think that they follow the protocol of the FIFA for the virus, and we have to respect and accept that. They are going to take care of the players for this kind of travel.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Okay, thank you. That completes the end of the open section. So if we can move on.